Hello and welcome back to Lord Fenton Gaming plays Baldur's Gate 3. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In this Baldur's Gate 3 PC walkthrough video, we're still at Act 3 endgame, and this time we're about to do the final boss fight against the Netherbrain. Also, you're going to have a treat of seeing the ending as well. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Baldur's Gate 3 videos like this. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so be updated and more. Last video, we had to fight our way to this point. So you know what? It's time to talk about tactics against the Netherbrain. I am going to go ahead and break down this fight. Now, the Netherbrain is separated into two phases, everyone. That's right, two exactly. In phase 1, you're going to be facing the Emperor. Unless the Emperor is on your side, you're going to face an equally powerful foe. Now, the deal with the Emperor, though, if you're facing it against, the Emperor will summon, of course, Dream Servants, while the other foe will just summon other types. Now, here's a wrinkle in all this fight together, no matter what. You'll be facing a red dragon, an actual mature red dragon. Red dragon's immune to fire damage, everything else not so, double weak against ice. Now, if you have, like, for example, Call Lightning Scrolls and such, yeah, abuse that as well. Now, good idea, I'll probably say, is take out the Emperor or the main Mind Flayer and be there fast. Another cheat I did during the fight was I saved the bomb. Yes, you heard me right. The bomb I was supposed to use to blow up the Steel Watch Foundry. Yeah, that bomb does a lot of damage. It does up to 120. Enough to wipe out the Emperor in one shot. What I did was I threw the bomb at the right place. I had Lizelle to do it. She shot the bomb. She took some damage. However, yeah, I took out the Emperor that way and weakened the dragon. You want to take out the dragon ASAP. I set my melee characters on it, which was Lizelle and myself, while I try to get Gale and Karlach there. Now, object of phase 1 is to get Karlach or the Mind Flayer person, or even yourself if you're a Mind Flayer, to the crown. Once you're at the crown, then you use a special device. Make sure the person who's using the special device or ability does not get interrupted. Now, you just got to take out the Mind Flayers up top. They're really easy to do. Once the portal's open, phase 2 starts. Get everybody in the portal ASAP. Now, if you don't, then there'll be a countdown. You have to face the Mind Flayer ship bombings, which will make the fight much more difficult. Now, on to phase 2. Yeah, I don't have timestamps for that now. In phase 2, you face the Netherbrain. It looks easy, but it is not. Here's the reason being. There's these floating platforms. The Netherbrain will shoot a light, and those platforms are on a timer. You gotta get off those platforms marked red. If not, whoever's on it dies, and it's gonna be hard to resurrect them, or near impossible. So use everything against the Netherbrain at that point. If you have that level 5 spell with the many force punch magic, like I have with Gale, that's when you use it. You do a lot of damage. Try to make sure you do much damage as possible and fast. And one more thing, summons cannot go through the portal from phase 1 to 2, so remember that. So let's start the fight.
Brain, it's high above the city now, far away from any innocence. I can end this now. Stop the Absolute and spare the city. The stage is set for my final act. Mistra's bidding and the redemption that lies beyond.
You brought me right where I need to be. I have no right to ask more of you. It's time I spirited you to safety. For this is a fate I must face alone. I'm sure such an outcome is possible, but why risk it? If we ascend there and try to fight the good fight, well, there are no guarantees. But this way, we'll know the matter is done, and we'll know exactly what it shall cost. Me. And me alone. It's now or never. Always another way, yes. But not necessarily a better way. Please. For too long, I've lived in fear of taking a host of innocents with me when I expired. Now at least I can be assured my demise will be saving them instead. If you're mistaken, this could be the end of everything. We'll be failing right at the last hurdle. But I only made it this far thanks to you. am I to question such sterling guidance now? Mistra won't be pleased. But perhaps trying to please the gods is a fool's errand. Lead on, then. Shall stay my hand as long as I can. But if the tide of battle turns against us, remember I have the means to bring a swift end to this.
The crown of Karsus, the site of power, the site of domination.
We need to use the nether stones on the crown. That is our fated path. That face. The one in my dreams.
I know you. I know everything about you. Your thoughts, your feelings, your weaknesses. And so do they.
It's hot in here. Enjoy this. I've got it.
Pick up.
One can't always be a gentleman. Influence, but not the need for an illithid. We must use the tadpole.
with haste.
Execute. Happy place. Ready for this? Fuck yes.
Shift. The brain is weakening, its grasp of itself slipping. This is your chance.
Will not submit!
Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
Weakening. Let's finish this.
A tale for the ages. This is our chance. Farewell to the Netherbrain.
It's time! We destroy the Netherbrain and end the Grand Design!
Its will is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Consider. Assess. Implore. Surrender!
Subdued. At last. This is its death rattle.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute!
This is it, soldier. This is what we fought for. Time to end this thing.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Karlach's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
No more tadpoles, brain. It's time to die.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lipids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity. Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
The loss of a mind is a terrible thing, but this time, I think I'll make an exception.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
I should feel relieved, yet my blood still simmers. The parasite, it's withered, dead along with the Netherbrain. I am cleansed. I will never be a filthy geich. Only mild offense intended, of course. You did the unthinkable, and I'm grateful for it.
It's all right. I knew what I was doing.
I will ensure that all Githyanki know your name and your sacrifice. What you have done today will start a fire that rages across the astral plane. With their lost prince returned, my people will burn away Vlaakith's corruption. And it is all thanks to you, the Illithid who defied a Netherbrain.
I did, didn't I? I saved the fucking world. And I think I might live long enough to tell the tale too.
I thank you, my liberator, my savior. My people are leaving, and I must leave with them. Come, Lae'zel. We will free the Githyanki and dismantle the Empire. Let them be imprisoned no longer.
It will be done. I will never be free while my people are still bound by Vlaakith's chains. Your will is strong, Rastil. Your name will be etched in our slates. You will be called Mlagir, Liberator. Orpheus, I am ready.
Kulas! Kuthas! Farewell, Gestil, my liberator.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. The power of Karsus would be in my hands. But what then? What would I do with it once I have it? Sage and timely counsel as always, and I intend to heed it. A wise man learns from his mistakes and strives not to repeat them. I shall bring the crown to Mystra. She'll cure me of my affliction, and I'll finally be free. And a more deserving one this time around. If this adventure has taught me anything, is that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. Besides, growing quite fond of this merry band of ours, and I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I'm sure Mystra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way, with a drink in our hands and reckless abandon in our hearts.
Not just the city. Imagine the swathe of destruction the Absolute's armies will have caused.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh no. Oh God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
You will sorely miss that freedom, I sense. It may be quite some time before we see him again.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire, no Death God's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Last night was perfect. Though I couldn't help lying there thinking about my parents before you stirred. I gave them the release they asked for, freed myself from Shah's grasp just as they wished for. But there's moments where I think I'd trade that to be able to see them again. Talk to them again. There's so much only they could have told me. But that's all gone now. I've got to move on. Find some place for myself. I was hoping you'd say that. Whatever lies ahead will be far less daunting if I have you. It could be just like old times. Well, hopefully not exactly like old times. I think I've had enough camping and mortal peril for one lifetime.
Since the Netherbrain fell, you and Shadowheart have seen more of Faerun than you ever thought possible. She no longer shies from wolves or water. Nothing in the world frightens her anymore. And you feel you could face anything by her side. One day, you receive a letter passed to you by a stranger who bows with deference. An invitation to a gathering of the friends and allies who stood by your side in the fight against the Absolute. You waste no time in packing and set off on the long road back to where all of your adventures together began.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute. Tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Oh my goodness, that was a very good boss fight. That was my second attempt you all did see. First attempt was not pretty with phase 2. Everybody fell down. I think I was too cocky during that. Anyway, here's a recap for this video. I stopped Gale from being a human time bomb, which was good. Then I defeated the Red Dragon phase 1. The Emperor died. Yeah, that Deep Gnome bomb was very useful. Defeated the 3 Mind Flayers there. Got Karlach to the crown. She used the 3 gems for it. We entered the portal, went in long range of distance except for myself towards the end, which smiting the fool. Yeah, I want to also thank Gale for his I call it force fist spells. Yeah, we defeated the Netherbrain. We saw the ending. It was very good, and we're now at the reunion. That's what's going to happen next time is the reunion episode, the final one. This is it for my Baldur's Gate 3 PC walkthrough video, Act 3 Endgame, the Netherbrain final boss fight and ending video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thanks for watching, and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more classic and modern Dungeons & Dragons walkthroughs, builds, guides, and more just like this. If you like what you see, then go ahead and pick my suggestion on the upper left-hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left-hand corner. I'm going to go ahead and relax in this nice chair.